What is going on, entertainers? So time coming to y'all with another recap. We talking Love and Hip Hop Miami season 7, episode 1. Okay. So y'all know I have a recap Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't think in like seasons. So I've decided to do it. One, it's the last season. Two, my favorite homegirl Boots is a part of the season. And three, a lot of y'all have been requesting it, okay? So before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. So apparently this is the last season. It's been put out that this is the last season airing on BET. Am I surprised? No. I feel like when it comes to Love Hip Hop Miami, one show that I've actually been on set for as a background for like numerous scenes in the earlier seasons, I'm not surprised because Miami to me is a little bit more fake and produced. It's no shade. A lot of the scenes, a lot of the storylines are a little bit conjured up versus Atlanta, where it's like this is real life stuff. Like Carly actually really did get a divorce. She really was involved with DV. Like when it comes to Miami, they sort of like pick at something and make it what it seems. And it's like, that's not really going on, or like, y'all not really friends, or y'all don't really hate each other like that. So I feel like that's why to me they're pulling the plug on it. Now that they're pulling the plug on it, I feel like they need to bring back Love Hip Hop Hollywood. It's only right. Okay. I'm just saying. The episode starts off, we see Trick doing a housewarming party. They showed a throwback to his MTV Cribs, right? Where he had hair, and they show like the new updated version of the house. Trick's belly is still poking. Let me tell y'all, I'm very insecure about my belly. Like my belly not poked out like Trick now. Don't get it twisted, but it's still like I want it like flat. So anytime I see somebody with like a bigger belly, I'm like, see, my belly ain't that bad, but I still want it like washboard type ish. So he's showing around the house or whatever. They having like a housewarming party. Trina and her man come and they start talking to Trick about, him finding a woman. Cause y'all know last season he had like medical issues and stuff. I was watching the seasons, y'all. I just never recapped it because I could see the fake scenes. No shade. I remember y'all, I tell this story all the time. I did this scene right with Suki, and her cousin quit working for her at her like boutique, and he started working at Dollar Tree. Started working at Dollar Tree. And y'all, like, they said, cut, do it again. And he had to like throw the shirt. I'm like, girl, this is crazy. Like, I know certain shows they kind of do certain stuff, but to see it in person, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. To be honest, when it comes to Trick finding a woman, like Trick to me is set in his ways. So him being with a younger woman to me will never work because I feel like the younger woman will want Trick to be a Trick, and Trick isn't in that age to be tricking on a girl at all. Okay, and y'all been begging me, talking about, oh my god, unique. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all, I know that. Okay, I know that. I've seen her on the show and stuff like that too. So if y'all don't know, the unique girl from last season, for y'all that don't watch the show I'm referring to, she's on this show called The Hookup, where she's dating and stuff. So yeah. And Trina and Trick started getting into like a disagreement about Joy. And then when it comes to Joy, those two I don't think will ever divorce, and those two I don't think will ever get back together. She's literally stuck in a marriage that she'll never get out of. Like, that's scary and dreadful as like, god damn. Okay. But I don't feel like they'll ever get back together. I feel like that spark is lost. It was cute though to see that throwback video cribs of them there. And she was like, I'm Joy. I said, look at her. She look every bit of 22. Next, we have Amara la Negra. First of all, Amara, why don't you have your own telenovela by now? At this point, Amara should be having her own telenovela called Amara. Okay? La Mujer de Amara. Like, why doesn't she have her own telenovela? Like, at this point, it's like, what are you still doing? I love hip hop. Anyways, so she's doing like a promo shoot or like a photo shoot. This is the stuff I'll be talking about for a fragrance. Now, does this fragrance exist, Amara? That's the stuff I'll be talking about. So she's so dramatic, by the way, which that's why I like her. Because she does this monologue about there was a woman in point in time where she was accused of sleeping with a friend's man, and they show Princess cussing her out and almost want to slap her. Which, by the way, I want to comment on that. Princess to me is a weak bitch, low key. Let me tell you why. Because Ray J literally f's around, and then you're mad at Amada. I know we're not talking about last season, but it's like Ray J does what Ray J does. Like, have you seen Love Cabin and you mad at Amada? Girl, bye. I'm sorry. I'm Team Amada when it comes to the whole princess stuff. I'm sorry. So next thing you know, Eliza Rain comes in. Her and Amada don't have the best of terms or whatever, but they end up making up, and she reveals she had a miscarriage. I hate to be insensitive, but something about that story did not sound right to me. As a pregnant woman, for you to get up on a computer chair, even if you're not pregnant, that's like me getting on this. This is a rolling chair. I'm not gonna get on this. Not ever. Because guess what? It's not stable. It rolls. And if it twists and I bust my ass, I might be. So it's like, why, as a pregnant woman, did she think it was smart to get on a computer chair? Something about the story didn't sound right to me. I hate to be insensitive. I'm sorry. Am I the only one? It kind of didn't make any sense to me. No shade. Sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. It's sad though, because at the end of the day, a life was lost. So there is that. They start talking about Tip, and both of them basically like, fuck Tip. Apparently, Miami Tip has recruited and started a coup against Amara La Negra, which, by the way, like, Miami Tip, she's like a troll, but she's like a smart troll. Like, I kind of respect the way she does it. Like, she'll do little stuff to kind of get in the mix, but not in like a messy way. Like, she'll do a real slick, like, you get what I'm saying? I've seen her kind of do that with Not As TV. But anyways, so both of them have a vengeance because of, well, especially Amada, because she keeps talking about Alan's wife, right? And maneuvering and hanging out, not hanging out, but like contacting Alan's wife, which, by the way, like, Amada, you are too pretty to be dealing with that dude. His hairline's receding. Like, come on. Really? It just, to me, it'll never make sense to me why she's so stuck up on this man. So we have a new addition to the cast. We have Michael Blackston. If this isn't a recession indicator, I don't know what the fuck is. Didn't I tell y'all inflation, y'all, is high? Michael Blackston is one of the highest rated, not well, yeah, one of the highest rated comedians out here. For him to be the love of hip hop, child, I done told y'all it is a recession in this motherfucker. So he's like, my name is Michael Blackston. Last time you seen me on VH1 or Paramount Plus or Peacock, Amazon, I don't care. You guys see me on TV, and I'm here with my wife, with my girlfriend Rada, and now she has a baby. So apparently now she has a baby, and he needs to cut off all of his side bitches, right? Which, by the way, like, Rada, you're a strong type of girl, because I wouldn't be able to take him serious in a relationship. Like, he played too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he were to be serious, I would laugh straight at his face. He did like a stand-up comedy show. He kind of roasted like the Love Hip Hop cast, saying how their life is a mess. So he's joining the cast to sort of, like, I guess, like, ruin his life. He was joking about it. But I really feel like he's just doing the show for the money. I don't think he is interested in like showing his life in general. I just think he wants the money. So Miami Tip, you guys, is having an event. It's called. She had like a short film. It's called Behind Closed Doors. Bobby ends up popping up, and he lets us know he's been having like some health issues, and he says it's nothing serious. He doesn't specify what it is. Bobby, don't be telling these people your business, because we saw what happened with the Tommy situation. Because one thing about it, a gay man could be like, "Oh, I have a cold." The bitch is gonna be, "Oh, he got AIDS." You could be like, "Oh, he got AIDS. Ooh, he got AIDS." Like, you get what I'm saying? So I kind of wish he didn't say that, because you know how girls do on the internet. Because we have yet to be confirmed it, like, or not. So I kind of hate how he said that. I wish he didn't say that, to be honest, because one thing the internet gonna do is take that and run with it. And then we also get introduced to a new cast member. Her name is Sonye, like Beyonce, a strange, a grand jete. Okay, she got like blue hair. She's really, really cute. And she's written for like really big, big artists and stuff. So she starts mingling with the cast, and then Joy starts telling Bobby and Miami Tip about, the house situation, and she doesn't want to live with Trick, but Bobby's telling her, like, legally you're tied to that house. Like, you're still married to him. That's still your crib. So at the end of the day, like, you could really live up in there even if you wanted to. Joy, that's a fake storyline. See, that's the stuff I'll be talking about. Y'all really think Joy want to live with no damn Trick? I'm sorry to expose y'all because I'm from down south flow, but stop it. You guys are lying. You know damn well Joy would not willingly want to move in with that man. Can we just stop? Like, for real, for real. Joy ends up moving in the house. She brings her black cat, which, by the way, I don't care what nobody says. Like, a black cat to me is such bad luck. I feel like it represents death. I feel like it represents darkness, bad juju, and all. Like, I don't get people owning a black cat like willingly. No. So he's arguing with her because she wants to let the black cat roam the house. He doesn't want her to because he has a dog. He feels like the dog's gonna end up eating the cat. Another scene that I don't think is real. No shade. Sorry, Joy. We all know this is for storyline purposes, but we're gonna let you keep living it up. Remember, I said not paying your taxes, okay? Like, we're gonna let you keep doing it. It was cute. So Claudia ends up talking to Michael Blackston's girl, and she's breaking down because she feels like she doesn't know if she wants to even go to Miami because of all of the discrepancies with Michael and him dealing with other women and stuff. Now we know and see why Claudia was on the show. Because when she was filming confessionals, y'all thought this lady was fucking on a producer or some shit. Meanwhile, she's just there because she's a friend of one of the cast members. Which, by the way, Claudia, you got into it with Boots. Hi, Boots. You got into it with Larissa. So are we gonna see a Larissa and Claudia sit down? Because I'd be here for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be here for that. And Boots, if you ever come across this video, I don't have no problem with you. Larissa, okay? I don't have no issues with you. I'll take responsibility for what I did that time we got into it. I feel like I was very immature, okay? Although I still feel as if I was right in my point into what we got into it about, the way that I dealt with it afterwards was very immature. Okay, I will say that. Okay, just saying. So Trick ends up meeting with an old friend named Samantha, and we end up finding out Samantha is Joy's sister. And I'm like, oh my God, not another Marlon situation. Why are you cheating on me, Marlon? Why are you cheating on me, Marlon? I'm like, not another Marlon, okay? Marlon. Y'all had all that stuff to say about Florence and Gael, and y'all are another Florence and Gael. The only difference is at least Samantha didn't double back and get into the dip sack with Trick while he was with Joy. But who knows at this point? So she's sitting down with Trick, and she says every couple years she has this intuitions about him, about certain stuff he's gonna, I guess, go through, or certain things that may happen, and she feels as if the next relationship he gets it, and that's gonna be the one, and that Unique wasn't the one. So she's sort of implying that, like, she kind of wants him back, which I don't know. I still find that to be kind of odd. If they are blood sisters, because one thing about Miami in certain places, my sister, and it don't even really be your sister. It'd be like your mama best friend daughter that you grew up with since elementary school, but y'all call each other sisters, but y'all not blood related. So if they're blood related, that's weird as fuck. I'm sorry. If they're not, I guess. You get what I'm saying? I do feel like they would be a good match, though. I think she seems a lot more mature than the girls that Trick has dated. She's no Nicki Natural. Y'all hoes ain't in my league. Bad bitch do what I please. If you wanna leave, you can leave. I'd rather be fuck nigga free. Y'all hoes fuck for the free. You gotta pay a fee for this fee. I'm talking about a fee you can't preach. I'm talking about a fee let me preach. Let me stop. Okay, y'all know that's my song. Shout out to the after show. Okay, I'm just saying, like, she seems a lot more mature and would be able to, like, keep up with Trick's foolishness. She looks so familiar, though. I could have sworn I seen her somewhere. Miami is small. So Bobby's having an event to basically host for Sanye doing her first like big performance in Miami, and Shay is there, and Eliza ends up coming in. So they tried to get Eliza and Shay to make up. Y'all all know that they got into it the past few seasons, and they bring up the turkey baster. Now y'all know the turkey baster is synonymous with the game. So you mean Eliza, you watched the game and you took notes and you used the turkey baster. Y'all remember that episode of the game where she was the turkey baster? That is iconic, okay? If you did do some shit like that, that's diabolical. In future, you a whole fool if you let that happen to you. I'm just saying, okay? I don't think this was the right time to have that conversation because as much as Shay doesn't want to admit it, she's very similar to Boots more than she thinks she is. They're very hot-headed. They get very angry very quickly. And the way that they were yelling at each other, it wasn't going to get nowhere. I will say Shay did not call the baby a motherfucker. She said, "Now I know why he not claiming your mother ass as a baby mama, basically." She said it in a roundabout way, but she didn't say that baby's a motherfucker or like a bastard or something like that. She never said that when they did the playback, from what I heard. I'm just saying. So I didn't end up they didn't end up not having like a conversation. It didn't end up going in peace. So Bobby gets up there. He introduces Sanye. She starts to get to performing. Next thing you know, Miami Tip comes in. Miami Tip comes in. And you already know how Amara feels about her communicating with her BD's wife. Which, by the way, Amara, he is married. This is like Peter and Tada all over again. And Amina. And you're Amina. You're the Afro Latina Amina, okay? Imara, Imina. See, you see how that worked? A concept. Amara, Amina. It's the same roundabout situation. So Miami Tips like, I just wish that you could be with a nigga that actually gave up about you. Your daughter, such and such, is gonna be embarrassed of you. Miami Tip, you know damn well that was wrong for you to say. Now, this is where you're not talking about a kid specifically and how they look at, but you're now speaking about a kid on how they're going to think. That to me is talking about a kid. No shade. So I feel like Amada had every right to try to sock you upside the head and cuss you out. Amada like threw some at her. I don't think it was like a drink or something. She threw some at her. She tried to throw the chair. One thing about Amada, she has mastered the skill of reality TV. That bitch is fast. She like a cheetah when it comes to a scene. Like she just reacts very quickly. You call her a hoe, she be like, "Oh, you want to call me a hoe, but your mama is a puta." Yeah, like she's very fast when it comes to these scenes. So it was kind of like it was so quick the way she did it. Like you didn't even see it coming. She gets on the stage. She like, "Oh yeah, what about that bitch?" She was like, "Sorry, Sanyed, I had to interrupt you from this fucking bitch, ghetto ass bitch, a Miami Tip. That bitch more ghetto than fucking Tip Drill. Where's the poll, Miami Tip?" So she's talking. She grabbed a mic from Sanyed by like two good times. Y'all, Amada didn't even let that girl have her moment. It was really embarrassing, to be honest. Once again, a very much produced scene, no shade. I only say this because I've been on set on that show, y'all. So I know what I'm talking about. This isn't coming from somebody who's never been on the set of it. I've seen it. I've been there multiple times. Not recently, but a couple years ago. So it's no shade. And the episode kind of ends there. The season so far does look good. I will keep recapping it. Let me know what y'all think down below about the episode and Raw Babies.